5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Armchair Pundit. It's your host again today, T. And today we're going to do a couple of reviews with the top four that we're trying to see, because the top four race is getting a bit crazy right now. Like, a lot of teams involved. United could end up going fifth if the results go against them this weekend. Like, it's looking kind of crazy. If Arsenal win and Man City lose, then Arsenal extend the gap with still like a game to go. With Man City a game to go. The season is starting to spice up again. Nice. The last 10 games of the season, like, anything could happen. And the top four race is on right now. It's on. Newcastle could make it. Tottenham already in there, but they can be knocked out of it. Man United can go from third and be knocked out of it too. I remember not so long ago, they was in the title race. Yo, the Premier League, this is the juicy end of the Premier League. Everything's starting to look good. But as you know, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I hope Arsenal do their thing. But then we're going to start the review anyway today. We're going to start off with Arsenal and Leeds. Arsenal and Leeds is going to be, if we're honest, Arsenal are expected to win this game. They really are expected to win this game, and Leeds have not been good this season at all. They've lost their manager, got a new manager. Yeah, it's not looking good. If we're looking at how this season has gone for either or the team this season, like, Arsenal's season has went wonderful, and Leeds, it's all been going wrong this season. Like, the not last season, the season before and everything, they was doing a little thing, but nah, like, the wheels have kind of fell off. Oh, excuse me, I was recovering, I was just ill. But yeah, let's get into it. Arsenal are set to be without Saliba this weekend, and that's a big loss for Arsenal, because Saliba has been instrumental at the back. Saliba's been that calming force. He's been that composure when we've needed it. Him and Gabriel, that partnership has been absolutely wonderful this season. And Rob Holding, he's coming in to fill in on the weekend, potentially, and it's most likely going to be Rob Holding, if we're honest with each other. And we need him. Like, that's the reason he's part of the squad for moments like this. I know Arsenal fans are kind of worried that we're playing Holding and everything, but remember, he's still part of the Arsenal team. So we need him to be able to play his part, play his role. Like, he shouldn't just be on Arsenal's books and just getting paid for doing nothing. He should be getting paid to help us win the league, which I believe he's gonna do. His last couple of performances for Arsenal, he's done well. He's done well. And with Gabriel there next to him as well, like, Gabriel, I have faith in him. Even though at times, especially at the beginning of the season, he had like a mistake or two in him, but he's kind of buckled up, like, coming up to the back end of this season right now. But it's a big loss to not have Saliba in the team. Partey, he's an injury doubt, but it's expected that he's gonna be playing. It's expected, but it's not doubtful, but he's got a little slight knock, but it's expected that he's gonna be playing. So hopefully he is playing. What else are we gonna talk about with Arsenal? Carantini, like, he's injured as well also. Like, he picked up a knock into international duties, so we have to have Zinchenko on the left. I've heard certain people online talking about putting Ben White in the center defense, and then putting Partey at right back. To me, that don't make no sense. Partey he's a controlling, powerful defensive midfielder. We need him in that spot. Putting him in right back, I don't see him doing anything in right back. So seeing that online, when I was reading that, I was thinking, yo, that is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. It don't make no sense at all. But football's all about opinions. You lot got yours, I got mine, and we move, you know what I mean? But yeah, Arsenal have won the last five games in the league. conceding 4 goals and scoring 15 goals. That's been our good run of form. A very, very good run of form. Like Arsenal are finding it since that little blip that they had, but they've came back and they've came back and they've came back on a run going undefeated, and that's what Arsenal needed. And they're proving all the doubters, because there've been obstacles that keep getting put in our way, but we keep doing our thing, and people can't hate. Like the numbers say themselves, like we've only been off the top of the table once. For one, I'm sure it's a couple of days. It wasn't even a week. It's like a couple of days. Like it's crazy. Like the transformation Mikel Arteta has done has been wonderful. We have faith in his process. The whole club is put together. From the top to the bottom, from the owners to the cleaners, the players, the fans, the ball boys, everything's just working in harmony right now. So like I believe we should do something right there. And also there's a very, very, very good debate that could be had. Jesus now is fully fit. Like he's been worked back into full fitness and everything. So does he deserve to start above Trossard? Like since Trossard has come into the team, Trossard has done bits. Trossard has done his thing. Like Trossard has played very, very well. But Jesus at the beginning of the season, he was at impotence. Oh, that's a good word there, impotence. I ain't used that word in years. I don't even know if I'm using it right, but fuck it, impotence. There. Like he was at impotence and he was pressing from the front. He was drifting out to the left, which Trossard also does. Yeah, he also does. Like he basically mirrored the way Jesus played. But does he deserve to keep his place, or does Jesus as our number 9, our number 1 striker, come in and take his place and we give him a run of games and see what happens? Or should we not mess up the rhythm of the team? Because let's be honest, he's been out of the team for a long time right now. For a good few months he's been out of the team, so it's not really much fit. It might be a bit rusty, but you never know. Like Jesus is a talented player, so he could still do his thing. We never know. And yet Arsenal ain't lost to Leeds in the last 10 meetings, winning 8 and drawing 2. So like if you look at the stats and the head-to-heads and everything else, like this is a no-brainer. Arsenal should win this game. Leeds also have injuries. Leeds shouldn't be a threat to Arsenal. Leeds are close to fighting relegation, like seriously. They have a new manager. It's like this. It's not really clicking, but something might be brewing, but you can't be confident in it. At Arsenal, the way we've been playing, this should be a win for Arsenal. We need to win this game and put on the pressure on Man City, because they're playing against Liverpool. They could drop points against Liverpool. And if they drop points against Liverpool and we win our game, we then extend our lead a bit further. And that could do a lot for us. But yeah, let me do my predictions, yeah. My predictions for the game against Leeds and Arsenal. Like, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to say 3-0. But I'm going to look out for like a 4 or 5-0. But I'm going to say 3-0. That's what I'm going to stand on. 3-0 win to Arsenal. I think we should and have to pile on the pressure to City. City play first, and then we'll see their result. If they lose or draw, then we get on their necks straight away. Straight away, no break. We can't afford to lose points. But anyway, yeah, that's my predictions for that game. And then let's talk about Liverpool and Man City. Liverpool and Man City, that's going to be an interesting game, because Liverpool this season have been hit and miss, a very, very hit and miss. And Man City are coming into this purring and dominant. Very, very, very dominant and purring. Everything's working right. The only little thing that might be a little hiccup for them is if Haaland's not playing. It's still doubtful if Haaland's going to play, because he's still injured. You know? No, there's rumours that he's injured. That little knock he got on his groin. So we don't know if he's going to be playing on the game or not. But even if he's not playing, Man City got a World Cup winner coming in, taking his place in and Alvarez. And Alvarez shouldn't be laughed at. Alvarez has done well with limited amount of playing time that he's had. He's still doing well. He's still scoring goal even though he's not playing that much. So like he's still a threat. Man City are not to be played with, but there's something about Liverpool when they come against Man City. Liverpool play different when they play Man City. Like they turn up. They always do, but this year I don't know, cause Liverpool, they can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted because even in past years we can say like against the big teams, Liverpool always show up. But this season they've been hit and miss. They might win against one or two and then lose three against other big teams. Like they've not had that dominant performance. Like no one's scared of Liverpool this season. Liverpool ain't coming into games where people are scared of them. Remember a few years ago, they'll win the game in the dressing room or in the tunnel because the team were already defeated before they even stepped onto the pitch because of that. There was that element of fear with Liverpool. But now there's no fear with Liverpool. It's sad how they've went down, how they've dropped so low this season. But yeah, let's see. Man City have won 4 of the 5 games so far. In out of the 5, drawing 1, scoring 11 goals and conceding 3. That's crazy numbers still. You can't deny that. That's crazy numbers. And that man Haaland has been doing his thing. I hope I'm saying that right, but fuck it. Yeah, hopefully he's doing it. He's doing his thing. And if he is fit, he's gonna be an absolute threat. Van Dijk is no longer the beast that he used to be. I just picture him just bullying Van Dijk, like absolutely bullying him. I don't know why. That's how I just feel every time I see this guy, because he's not scared to do all the physical bits. He'll do all the physical bits, fight, run behind you, everything. And I don't think Van Dijk has got anything to say to this brother this season or this game. I don't think Van Dijk is. He ain't Van Dijk or that we used to know. This is the new Van Dijk. But hey, that's how it goes. And Liverpool have won 3 games out of the last 5 games, yeah? Drawing 1 and losing 1. This is their best run defensively. We all know Liverpool defense has been absolutely terrible. The defense has been nothing to like write home about. Like I was just saying, Van Dijk has been terrible. Alexander Trent, he's been terrible defending. Obviously, offers a bit going up front, going forward, but in his defensive awareness has been terrible, and it's let down Liverpool countless amount of times this season. Fabinho has not been the old Fabinho. Henderson's legs are going. He ain't got the same press that he used to have. So I ain't really got much hope for Liverpool right now, even though the defense has been good the last couple of games. Not good, but better than it has been. Yeah, I'll say that. Better than it has been. And then let's talk about Salah's form. Like, okay, we can't lie. Salah is Salah. Salah is world class when everything's clicking. But this season, Salah, same with the rest of the Liverpool team, except for Alisson, have been poor. They have not showed up, especially the other week when Salah missed that penalty. That was like what's the word? Is it epiphany? What's the word? Epiphany? No, I don't know the word. English is my second language, but that was like the demonstration of like Liverpool's season. That encapsulate. Oh yeah, that's the word. Encapsulated it. Oh, my mic falling. That encapsulated the whole Liverpool's whole season. That was what showed everything what was going on. What's going on there? Why this mic acting all crazy? But yeah, like missing that penalty, like it just describes Liverpool's season. Like Liverpool have just been poor. But the only one hope that they have is like they always turn up against Man City. They always do. Nunez has been back in training. He might be playing, and he might cause an upset. Like Nunez, I'm not gonna lie. I feel Nunez is a good player. He's absolutely great. I just feel like he's a diamond in the rough. He just needs time, but he's still dangerous. He still shoots more than the majority of the players, like on target shots. He still gets his shots away. He still hits the bar. He's unlucky most of the times, but he's always a constant threat. Always a constant threat. So hopefully he's in. But Diaz don't look like he's gonna be playing tomorrow, and that's a big miss for him. Like you need Diaz on the wing, and then Nunes in the middle. But I know Gakpo has been okay, but I still fancy Nunes in the middle above Gakpo. But with Diaz out, that's not possible. But hopefully Liverpool do their thing and shit goes better for them. But if I'm gonna make a prediction on that game, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 2-2. 2-2. That's what I'm gonna go with. You lot note down my predictions. If I'm wrong, you lot can get in the comments, try to troll me or whatever, but it's all football, it's all opinions. You know what I mean? That's the fun bit about football. But yeah, let's get to the game with Newcastle versus Man United. That's gonna be a very, very, very interesting game. This is very, 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 very interesting game. Like, this game could mean so much in the top four race. Because remember, Man United are fifth right now. If they lose to Newcastle, Newcastle join them equal on points, but with a better goal difference, so they go above. And then then that means they go to like fourth. And then if Spurs win their game against Everton, then Man United drop a further place down with Spurs at fifth, but they'll have a couple games in hand against Spurs. But still, dropping from third to fifth is kind of crazy. And remember, you man was in the title race. Hilarious. But that's how football goes sometimes. That's what makes the Premier League so exciting. 1 minute it's this, and the next minute it's this. And even as well as Arsenal are playing this season, they could even end up not even winning the league. But hopefully that don't happen now. Hopefully it don't. But yeah, there's third to fifth, only 3 points separating Man United and Newcastle. So it could go either way. But Man United, they've been doing their thing, and Newcastle, they've been coming back again. They won the last 2 games in the league. Isaac's starting to come into form and everything after his long injury. They offer a big threat. They offer, like, Newcastle are not to be laughed at. Newcastle are not to be played with. You know what I mean? Newcastle can do their thing on their day. You know, and especially Bruno Gomares, or whatever I say his name, if he's playing as well and he gets control of that midfield, then they got a platform to spring off, and Willock just being the engine, running up and down, attacking and helping defend. They got a platform. Trippier, they're supplying, like, his chance creations are crazy. He creates so many chances during the game. So if Trippier is available as well and he starts, like, Newcastle have got threats. They can do some things. Let me see what the form guys. But the form guy, both teams are scoring at like a similar rate. Newcastle, I mean, not Newcastle, what the hell? Newcastle are scoring at roughly like 1.5 goals a game, and Manchester United are scoring like 1.6 a game. So like their attack is roughly the same, but Newcastle got a way better defense. But this season, this last couple games, Newcastle's defense is starting to get a bit leaky. It's starting to get a bit mad. But both teams' goal threats are injured. Like, all the goal threats are injured. Rashford is doubtful, and with Almiron, which Almiron has been absolutely a revelation for Newcastle this season. He's basically Newcastle's Rashford. Yeah. He's Newcastle's Rashford. Like, he's as important to Newcastle as Rashford is to Man United. So with him injured and everything, that could blunt Newcastle's attack. that's what might knock him down now. I feel like they need runners, they need legs, and Amaron on the break, he does his thing. You know what I mean? But Isaac is still there, he's still got Willock, everybody else. But Maximilian is injured as well. He's another like flary attacking fast player for them. But they got not Ramsey, what's his Murphy? Yeah, pardon me, Murphy. They got Murphy. Murphy's okay, but he's not to the levels, if we're honest with each other. He's very, very not on the levels. Nick Pope, he's meant to be fit for the game after pulling out the England squad. He's meant to be fit and be ready for that game, so he should be in it. So, what else do I want to tell you guys? Yeah, I think no, let's do the predictions to that game. What do I think that game's gonna be? Newcastle at home. I feel like Newcastle might nick it 2-1 to Newcastle. 2-1, yeah. I think they could do it. They could do it. Okay. Now we're gonna get to like the final game, yeah? This is like the top 4 type races that we're focusing on. Like first to fourth. Yeah, I know we got other teams like Brighton's and on outside hope for paying Liverpool and everyone, they might sneak into it, but it's doubtful. But we're just covering first to fourth right now. So now it's gonna the next game. This is the Monday game. They're taking a mick out of flipping Tottenham. They're not even playing in Europe and they're playing on Monday. It's like Conte gave up, the team gave up, then the Premier League has gave up against Tottenham. Like these men are going through some shit right now. It's kind of crazy still. The only hope for them is they're playing flipping Everton. Everton, the new manager bounce. It seemed like the bounce only came against Arsenal and then the bounce was just went, they disappeared all over again. I don't know what happened, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Not Liverpool. Everton have only won. Have lost 2 of the last 5 games, drawing 2 and winning 1. So their form's not been really that good. You know what I mean? Scoring 5 goals and conceding 8. So they're just conceding and not really scoring much. And without Calvin Lewin and Demarai Gray being their top scorer, and he don't always start as well, like goals. I don't know where goals are gonna come from Everton in that game. You know what I mean? Even though they're playing against Tottenham, I still find it difficult where the goals are going to come from. Like, they don't offer much threat going forward. And Spurs have won 3 of the last 5 games, drawing 1 and losing 1, scoring 10 and conceding 5. So, like, even though Tottenham are going through what they're going through, they're still scoring goals and they've always got Harry Kane up front and they're always capable of scoring goals. And Harry Kane, you can never count him out. He's a goal machine. It's just this season, we're not really talking that much about him, but Haaland's been doing what he's been doing. He's been a beast. It's crazy, but we'll see what's going on after. And the mood around Spurs is gonna be difficult. And like they've got bad energies. Everything is not going right for them at this moment in time, and like it's going a bit mad. And that might bleed on onto the pitch, losing their manager, losing their sporting director. Like it's not good news for them right now. Everything, the mood music around them, the fans ain't happy. Like everything's not going right for them. But not hopefully, because I don't like these man. But from their perspective, hopefully they can get like a new manager bounce, even though they ain't got a manager, but they can still get a little bounce. You know what I mean? But Spurs still have their injuries. They got Royal and Lloris and Perisic. Royal is out for a while, but Lloris and Perisic, they're doubtful. They might be available, but it's very doubtful that they're going to be starting the game against Everton on Monday. But hey, they might be. And then Spurs haven't won away in 5 games as well. You know what I mean? Their away form has been terrible this season, but the whole season has been terrible if we're honest. But Everton have got an outside chance in this. Like, you can't count out Everton. If they play this game the way they played against Arsenal and the bully that midfield, get the physical players, the tall, strong players, like Decore and everything. They could offer something against Tottenham, because Tottenham, they ain't got much fight. If they go down, once they're 2-0 down, they might come back and try to do something. But at the same time, Everton have been terrible at home, and I've only won 5 games, the whole season at home. It's been far from a fortress. Like, they are very, very, very leaky at home. They're leaky everywhere, but they're very leaky at home. At home, they don't. I feel like the crowd offer too much pressure. They're on their backs too much, that they're scared to play in front of their fans or something. I don't know. Something just ain't going right. And like, Everton are struggling to score goals, if you're honest. The top scorer, Dimitri Gray, with 4, and McNeil and Gordon with 3 each. Come on. Even though Spurs are poor, they need a better attacking threat. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, this whole season is complete write-off. He's completely injured. He's injured again for this game, I heard. So he can't help his team at all. But if Spurs lose, I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for them to come back in the top 4. Like, my dream for this weekend, I want Man United to draw. I want no. I want Man City to lose, to Liverpool. Then I want Tottenham to lose. And then I want Newcastle to win against Manchester. Like, I don't want Tottenham winning top 4. But hopefully the weekend goes the way I want it to go, and Monday goes the way I want it to go, but you never know. But I'm going to make a prediction for this game. Shall I go with my head and my heart? My head is telling me Tottenham's going to win. Tottenham's going to win this game because Everton are terrible. But Tottenham are also terrible. But 1-0 to Tottenham, what my head is saying. But my heart's saying it's going to be 2-1 to Everton. And I hope it's that. But that's been my predictions and my reviews for the games that's coming up in the top 4. I hope you lot enjoyed listening to me. Remember, we're still new to this. Support, subscribe, watch me come up, watch the growth. Be here with me, my peoples. Like and subscribe. And if you want to make a comment, we're going to be here again tomorrow with the results of the game. Yo, peace out. Love.